behalf of Uganda Police Force, we would like to make it very categorical, and we want to issue a very strong warning to political actors or candidates and their entourages to strictly observe traffic regulations. Irresponsible use of roads, as demonstrated in the incident that caused the multiple injuries, will not be tolerated. Going forward, police will enforce strict measures to prevent such conduct and ensure adherence to the law. We have re-echoed this message today to the commanders on ground, and they are under strict tasking to ensure that no processions are allowed. No processions. So when you are prevented, don't ask why. 2, the placement of obstructions in roads, such as campaign materials, will not happen again. If they do, then they will do with consequences. Impromptu changing of venues, because the field reports we are getting is that today we again almost had altercations between police and NUP because of an attempt to change venues impromptu. We must adhere to what was guided by the Electoral Commission and the roadmap that was given in respect to campaigns. We are speaking all this with evidence. So I would request our ICT team to play some of these videos. Now, these are some of the issues we are talking about. You can when you overexpand, it doesn't give the bigger view, the bigger picture. You can hold there. Now, we said, if anybody wants to go to a rally, go there. Nobody, no police officer is going to prevent you from moving to a rally, because it's not within our mandate. And secondly, if you have been allowed to go and campaign, then it is not going to be police to prevent you from campaigning. But here we are in Gayaza. You can see this is a map. Wait a moment, you are going to disrupt. Let's wait. This is the roundabout. This is ordinarily where is it the other side? Because in Uganda we keep left. But somebody in his own wisdom chose to keep right. Now that is a violation of traffic. So these kind of acts are going to provoke certain chain reactions of enforcement. Tomorrow you are going to hear vehicles impounded. Now that will not be harassment.
Okay, vehicles impounded. When are you going to impound General Museveni's convoy? Because for them, they always keep right. They can find a load and they keep right, Bone basalawo ekubo ne balisala nako. Basalawo General Museveni basalako ne kubo. Bote baita ku kubo tufu linakuyitibwa, baita ku mukono mutufu linakuyitibwako, baita ku mukono mulala. Beza muzi wambadde za Museveni, muzi wambadde sebo. Tuba tulaba wana abayita abagagga be Kampala. Mwe bali abe NRM nga bo mfyo kuyita ku left, bo ba keeping right. Nasanga waliwo emmoroka ezijja ne naaziremeramu n'ayagala zidde ebbali yaayitewo. Abo mwe zawe muzipoundinga ddi. taba General Museveni ajanasi ne bamalayo kubo lyonna ne basiba emmotoka nga tewali emmotoka etambula zonna ne basiba trafficking nga tewali emmotoka etambula kumala ssaawa nga 3 nga tebatambula bali mu jjamu balinze mu General Museveni ayitewo ze mu zimpoundinga ddi amateeka ga Uganda gakola ku bantu bamu. No one is above the law. Kabede mu General Museveni tali above the law. Naye bwetubanga keeping a left naina keeping a left. Bwekubanga kubeera mu jjamu naye abeere mu jjamu. Kubanga yaganya okukola enguudo egwe tunaatambulira ffenna. Bano baboyi baze nsitetegeera. Wano mulimu kulawunda about okukulika abasikale babo kwebali. Kyekyabalemesezza okugaidinga bali abantu nti stand here ne here line kubo lisigale nga liri open. Okitegedde? Kati mwagala emmotoka ayiteerya kwona abantu. Olwate mugambe nti yatomedde abantu endiga zino. Tuli mu kaseera ka campaign. We are in a campaign period. We are in a campaign season. Let people be. Let people look for votes the way they want to look for them. Okitegedde? Bwemmanyi oluguudo Kyagulanyi agenda duyitako nga kuba campaign. Leave it for Kyagulanyi. Emmotoka muzigaiding muzidiverting eziyite ewalala. Nga tuba tugenda mu misinde gya Kabaka emmotoka muzidiverting nga neziva ku nguudo ezimu ezigenda okuyitako abaddusi. Nga tuba tugenda nga General Museveni bw'abanga atambula musiba enguudo emmotoka ne mudazine muzidiverting nga ne muzisiba ne zibeera mu jjamu paka lwamala okuyitawo. Okitegedde? N'atekinga almost 5 hours nga tannajja naye nga emmotoka baziyimiriza mbu ajja ayitewo. Kyekibagana okudiverting oluguudo for only 1 hour. Kyagulanyi n'asooka n'ayitawo n'abawagizi be ne muluta. Kyekigaana nkuba mujimanyi Kyagulanyi agenda kuyita wano then mugaidinge mugambe nti kati mmoloka muyite wano Kyagulanyi agenda kuyita wano n'abawagizi be bw'anaamala okuyitawo ate mudde. Amateeka gano ge Uganda ogafugako baamu abala tegabafuga n'olira lusoke simanya kituma simanya biki.
The junction at which you can avert this is by obeying the law. There is no amount of intimidation that is going to cow police out of its cardinal responsibility of enforcing the laws. If you choose to keep the wrong side of traffic, then you must come to bear with its consequences. And precisely that's what all these motorists, whom we already have in our database. Next. You can, okay, stop there. Now, this is a road. Some individuals have chosen to particularly bring the posters in the middle. Now that's provocation. That is not politics. This is not democracy. If democracy means this, then democracy means something else. Now this is punishable. This is punishable. And when we remove them, we are accused of undermining a democratic process. So this is what we are accused of as Uganda Police Force. So we are saying we are watching you and we are closely monitoring you.
Mukuru, you are watching us and you are closely monitoring us. Monitor us. But those posters, are they there from morning to night? Or they were just brought as in celebrations? And you can see people are holding them. There's no. Let people be. What means democracy is people to do what they want to do. If they are not hurting anybody. Now tell me, who was hurt there for them bringing posters to show their support to their presidential candidate? Now it is punishable for what? For celebrating? You mean people are not supposed to celebrate? Never know about Sokeza Kako Musana Komeram. One day you will pay.
At some point, this is not going to be tolerated. You are crossing the Rubicon. Next. Let's first play that. Now you can see that. You play it. Because at some point, you can't stop there. Now, this vehicle has virtually occupied the left-hand side of the motorist coming from the opposite direction. So virtually, they have taken over the road. And moreover, this place, because this is Gyeyakakuba. Gyeyakakuba is more than, I think, around 90 to 100 kilometers away from the venue. 90 kilometers. You are obstructing the road 90 kilometers away from your campaign venue.
Now, who is obstructing the road? Are those Kyagulanyi or supporters? Those are the Ugandans, all right, who want to vote for a president they want, okay, not Kyagulanyi. Now you want to impound Kyagulanyi's vehicles, okay, because his supporters celebrated the way they wanted to celebrate their candidate. Man, this is a road that was constructed on behalf of Ugandans, okay? And if you know this road is going to be used by campaign, leave it for the campaign team. For the meantime, when they go, tell people to go away, okay? Tushiraba nti siwa agenda okukuba campaign atayimiriddewo naye ayise obuyisa agenze, but people must celebrate. Abantu balina okulaga okwagala okwabwagazi bwabwe mmwe ekibaluma nti balaze Kyagulanyi omukwano gwe batalaga General Museveni, kyekibaluma buli omu akimanyi. Kati mugezaako mulaba tubistopinze tutya ne twali muntu gwe mugenda kustopinga kulaga mukwano gwe eri Kyagulanyi temujja. Bino just mwogeramu bwogezi mbu tetujja kukkiriza intimidation. Nobody will intimidate you, but remember this: whatever you do that is outside the law, you will be accountable anytime. Gwenza kuzanno kati muli mbuyinza mwabadde uniform muli ba kitalo nnyo nti mujja kumala mwegatekamu just sentiments zammwe, feelings zammwe, olwokubanga mukama wammwe talina bantu bwe batyo tebabimukolera. Okitegedde, then mudde ku Kyagulanyi mutulugunye n'abawagizi be kubanga mutya okulaba abantu abangi abawagira Kyagulanyi. Twadde bano General Museveni adde agenda Luweero, bazimbye ekintu mu kkubo ne kivaamu ne kigwa mu kkubo nga temunnakitulaga ne mugamba temujja kubitololeti nga bazimbe ebintu mu kkubo ne bigwa nga temunnawa kukitulaga ekyo kyo temwakirabye.
Continue because there were obstructions done. Do not let it go. You can go back. Leave it, go back. I mean, move that place. You can leave it. Because I remember the vehicle was coming and gate is sunk. This is Nakweli to junction. That's okay? Okay, let's move. Just in the interest of time. Just one press. Next. Don't take some. Oh. Release the. Okay. Oh, it's the other side. Okay. Now. You can see the extent of disruption of traffic. Okay. The concealment. Go back to the component of concealment, or we can find something. Okay. Continue. Next. Just listen. So these are the processions we are talking about. This is not the campaign. This is not anywhere near the campaign venue. This is Champs in Karachi. So hold. Okay. Hold. This one, a number plate is conceived. People are sitting on top of, now this is dangerous driving. It is reckless. For the number of days you are paying within the campaign period, you are going to start registering accidents. Next. So, this is the motorcycle rider. You can see, you can measure the distance with which it deviates from the main road. Now, these are going to be clamped. Action must be taken, and that is the expectation from all the commanders on the ground. Next.
No ndigawula. Kati abantu Kyagulanyi ya abasanze already mu kkubo nga balinze. Kati oyagala yabagaye ndi muvugewe muti nga ate yayitawo buyisi.
Now, this one struggled. We have this footage showing people are bringing behind vehicles in this side for more than 100 kilometers. Next. Stop. Oh, let's go on. One of this video. So, now if we clamped on this car, we will call himself a Democrat whose rights are being violated. Now this we can't allow. This kind of impunity is not going to be tolerated. So, amazing. Hold. It is driving from this side. There is a car coming from this direction, and this is the corner. But that police must not talk about it. That this kind of motorist, we don't have the right to talk about him in the name of politics, campaigns, democracy, human rights. Now,
Yes, you don't have the right to talk about it. You don't have. Why would you talk about it? We are in a campaign season. You know it. People must exercise their freedom to elect their leaders. And in exercising the freedom, you must do whatever you must do to reach the people, to stimulate the people that I'm the best. You leave these people to do whatever they are doing in a normal way. Why are you attacked? Why are you having that hypertension? Because you see many people with the Kyagulanyi. That's your cause. But you are just pinning some funny videos, some funny acts that even are not bad. Okay? That's like a taking over. We have seen many Ugandans taking over. We've seen many accidents. Every day we register accidents on Ugandan roads. You mean those accidents are registered after Kyagulanyi passing or when Kyagulanyi is passing? Why are you not crossing some roads? Why are you not stopping cars to move on roads because they are making accidents? Now kati omulimu mugutadde ku Kyagulanyi amaaso munname kugatadde kubanga munoonyegeje mulemesaamu kuba campaign temulaba kati mutandise okujja bya human rights biki byonna mujja kubijo nti waki mugenda kukola kubanga gwongamba otandine imoloka eri ku gundi ya Kyagulanyi ku convoy ya Kyagulanyi what shows njeri ku convoy ya Kyagulanyi tumanyi toba yammwe nga mugivuga tulabye wano obutambi bungi nga poliisi ejja nezibe ekkubo nga Kyagulanyi avuga emmotoka za poliisi nazo zimubeerako nnya neziziba ekkubo lyonna nga nabeera wakati eno neno nga aliwo emmotoka za poliisi nga zirina zikoona abantu zo muzikwata ddi muzimpawundinga ddi mubasiba ddi abo eyo impunity yo mugyogerako ddi mugivumirira ddi balibaira baagala babeere nga bakuba eva abawagizi ba Kyagulanyi.
Without doubt. So leave it flow. You see the intersection, and another one is doing the same. Continue. You see the extent of dangerous driving.
Now, why are you not pointing at a police car? We are seeing a police car there. Why are you not pointing at it? Because it's also doing the same. If we are to rearrange everything, even police must follow the laws. Why are you not talking about the police car? There is a police car there. Why are you not talking about it?
Okay, let us continue. Next. I think those are critical issues. They speak to exactly what you can, as you leave it to flow. So, officers and my colleagues listening to us, we are sending a very strong message that we pledge to protect the electoral process, but we are finding challenges with people who particularly have chosen to take a defiance mode, to go into defiance mode, to go against the very things we are agreed upon. But the Radion code is that it is in your best interest to ensure that you obey the laws of the country and the regulations that are guiding these elections. I thank you. I thank you very much. Alamusiza mwena abali eyo njagala okubatuusaako statement ya security. Twakayingira olunaku olusooka era leero lwokubiri mu campaign za presidential elections, naye waliwo ebintu ebimu bye tuze tulaba byetwagala twogereko nti twayamba poliisi okukwasa amateeka n'okumegakatwa nti campaign zino zitambula bulungi, ne tuwa guidelines mwenna twagalayo bamansubira naye ekyo nga bwe twayisiza ekiwandiiko kyava statement mwalabye ebyabaddewo bwe twogerera tulina abalwadde mulago lwa accident eyabaddewo ku luguudo lwa Kayunga Kalagi nga bodaboda zazze nga zeetomeragana n'emmotoka emu era bwe twagendera okuviiraawo poliisi yazze ne tutwala abalwadde n'abantu ababaddewo mu ddwaliro nga kwe kuli Kewanza Bashir, Kakayire Bashir, Sepereza Musa, Kisoma Michael, Sewaya Eric ne Mutaguya Robert. Era bwe twogerera
Kawenza Bashir, Kakayere Bashir, Nesepeleza Musa, abo ngamugaseko ne Mutabya Robert ababongeriyo emulago okusobola okubafunira treatment esinga kawo. Then Kisonga Michael ne Sewaya Eric abo bakyali St. Francis Hospital Nagalama. Naye nga mukunoonyereza kwaffe already waliwo ebiraga nti akabenje ako kavudde ku nvuga mbi oba kyetuyita reckless riding or driving. Naye twagala okukubiriza abo bonna abeetabye mu bya elections nti mugoberere amateeka, mugoberere ebiragiro, mugoberere regulations zetwabawa. Obutambi tubalaze wano engeri abantu gye bamenyamu amateeka, naye ate ekizibu kye tulina bwe tugezaako okubagambako bakulembeza nti tusosola, tukozesa amaanyi mangi, tulinyirira eddembe ly'abantu. Now ne tulaga nti eddembe tulina okutegeera eddembe kye litegeeza. Bw'oba ogenda kuvugira ku right nga mu Uganda tuvugira ku left nga ly'eddembe lyo ery'eddembe oba weerimba. Era kati tulagidde abapoliisi baffe ku ground bagezeeko nnyo buli kimu ekisoboka okukwasa amateeka ago awatali kugezaako kukubira muntu yenna liiso. Waliwo n'ebintu ebirala bye twagala okwogerako nga ekya procession. Kati nga mu katambi ako olabira ddala nti venue yali mu Busoga, naye kilometers almost 10 emabega processions gye zaatandikira. So ebyo nga poliisi oba ebitongole ebikuumaddembe tetugenda kubikkiriza. Era mujja kuba mutulaba nga abantu abamu obudde obumu bajja kumaliranga ku poliisi n'ebidduka ebimu tujja kuba tubikwata. Ekintu ekyokukyusa ekifo ky'ogenda okukampeyiniramu bwe baba bagamba nti ekifo kyo olunaku luliba wano weewuunya obaba. Era tulina okugoberera pulogulaamu eyo, tetwagala muntu kukyusakyusa wano wali ekya otandika okuwulira nti kandideeto yabalala mu kifo kyekimu ate ne babawuzi. So tubasaba ngondera amateeka, naye abatasobola gagoberera tujja kukwasa ebyokukuumaddembe. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. Okay. Kale. No, kati engeri gye tutwalamu ebikwetotya byaffe tulina deployment plan yaffe. Naye kati nga bwolaba anti mumanyi mu enforcement waliwo kye tuyita progressive enforcement. Tujja ne tukuggyayo ensobizo, ne tukulabula, ne tukuwa chance okukola ki? Okwetereeza. Because edda baanyanga poliisi nti ekuyira muyizi kyiifu. Now teriyo ajja kwekwasa. Press conference tugiwadde, warnings tuziwadde, ensi esose. So mu maaso awo ojja kuba mulabawoko enjawulo mu kukwasa kw'amateeka. Yes. Teka likola ku buli muntu. Instructions ziri police instructions zino ziri enforce the laws. Tetulina ko any instructions za provide any instruction manual. Tugamba kwato ono kwata. Yes. You get it? It is not true that buli muntu aligamenya. Naye bwe tunakuyita oba ne tubamulinga motoka yo at least wajja kwaliwo obujulizi. Gwe kyetutayagala totwala reference eti sinzezeka noli no gwe ojja kwansalinga musango in accordance with the engeri gy'obuziza without reference. Antikagamba ndigamba nti oli avuze mu motoka gonza kwa kigere. Have you seen me with the problem with the Owechigere? That is excitement. But I have told you, one, procession zetumanyi obulungi. One, eza picho zaba, eranzalaze, ez'amamotoka, agavu Bobi, inconsiderate use of motor vehicles. Abantu abapakira emmotoka, abalala emitwe gifulumye. So tebatuzabuza. No. Anyway, the issue is very simple.
Kyogamba wakusobola okulaba abafulumya emitwe mu mmotoka. Tulabye wana bagenda ku mipiira gy'eggwanga bagenda Namboole ng'emitwe giyitamu nga temubasitopinganga. Tulabye wana bagenda ku mipiira gy'amasaza ng'emitwe giyitamu nga temubasitopinganga. Tulabye abantu batula ku mmotoka waggulu eri abagenda ne mbutale buno bitalo bwe mu biwulo ng'abantu batuleyo waggulu eyo ewatasitegeddwa kutuula. Tulabye abatwala ente abayana batuleyo waggulu. Oshitegedde tulabye abantu banja batuula waggulu nga temubasitopinganga. Lwaki amateeka gagala kukola ku Kyagulanyi sentamu ku balala tegakola? Ku Kyagulanyi gakola nnyo galina okuba okugobererwa naye ate ku balala tegalina kugobererwa. That selective use of the law tebijja kukola era mudongwamu budongwa. Mutugambe nti buli muntu tateekeddwa kuvuga bwato reckless driving tekkirizibwa ne konvoyi ya musolo neto ina kuvuga bweto ngegenda ezungedde neddeeno nayo ina kubeera musululu moja. Fena tubeere kimu twali ku blockinga luguudo ne musolo talina du blockinga kubanga fena tufugibwa etteeka lyerimu yabeera tanga ali above the law ye yaani nti kubanga president bwaba president naye talina kubeera above the law alina naye kutambulira mu mateeka ga ggwanga nga bwe gatambula nti bwekuba kubanga tukipinga left keep left lwaki akipinga zigizaga ye yaani.
Fetumanyi nga butunakwasa etteeka lyaffe gali kwasanga amateeka bwegogera. Mu Uganda recently twatwala almost abantu betwala ng'emeka mu kkooti tetutera kuwandiikira buli muntu ng'amenya etteeka. Bw'omenya etteeka teri kigamba nti tulina kuwandiikira. Etteeka bwe baliisa ne lifuuka etteeka kyekiwandiiko ekiba kisoose. Awo otegeera nti etteeka liri mu buyinza. Ebyo ebyotubuzabuza tuwandiikire. You mean buli muntu agenda mu poliisi abantu bonna betukwata nga poliisi tubawandiikira? No. That's not how law enforcement works. Nti buli anamenya etteeka ng'owandiika. No, that's not how the law works. The law works this way. The law is put in place. You, the citizen, follow it. Don't even wait for police to write to you.
But the law doesn't work on selectivity. Nti side emu yo etteeka ligikwata na terigikwata. If we are all under the law, even you police who are under the law, tulabye emmotoka nnyingi nnyo eza police nga nazo zivuga right instead of keeping left. Tuzirabye nnyingi. Kyogamba muli waggulu w'amateeka mwe temuvunaanibwa. Lwaki emmotoka zammwe zo temuzikwata? Lwaki temuzimpoundinga? Lwaki abo abazizza emisango bazivugira ku side ezitalina kuvugirako bo temubaggulako misango? Mulabye ne mu Akatambi kabadde alaga. Emmotoka ya police ennyini nayo ng'ekipinze right. Bw'agirabye n'ajjawo okay continue. Awezawo continue kubanga naye alabe nga nabo bali mu musango naye ate bo gwabwe twagala gupointingako bapointinga ku balala.
Yes. Bagoberera amateeka. Bubaka ki bagoberera amateeka. Please. Kisinziira ne ku capability kati waliwo situation gye bayinza okusobola oluusi ne gye bataasobole. Particularly abo abasirikale twabawakuwa bukuumi. Now when it comes to ekintu ekyokwenforcinga amateeka g'ekitundu, territorial commanders ne troops ze twasayininga mu operation orders zaffe gye ziri. So the issue is the security we gave to the candidates is their security for protection against harm. But the security officers who are supposed to ensure that the campaign process the campaign regulations are followed are territorial commanders, and it is also well enshrined in our security plan and operation orders. Lastly,
I want to learn from you. You say you talked about impunity. It's like there are many people who get right, but I've not heard you speaking. I want to hear from you.
Anyway, today I am speaking about the election period. I'm not going to mix so many things. Today I called press particularly to make a communication in respect to elections. I think what I don't want is to heap hope on generalizations. Today let's concentrate on election policing.
Why are we only concentrating on elections? Yet what you've just shown, it's done every day. It's happening every day. Now, are you enforcing the law, or you are just selecting one person to be to enforce the law on him, but not on the entire population? What you've just shown to us, it's happening on Ugandan roads every day. Now, why are you not enforcing the law generally? And now, why are you only pinning out elections? Yet what you've showing us is happening every day.
Thank you.
Did you manage to compile us some videos for other political aspirants like President Museveni? Because it would be very okay if you compare his traffic for us to see how they drive.
Anyway, Mr. Bwana Mtebi, I've not come here for comparisons. You get it? This is not a comparative analysis.
But we are talking about elections. If we are talking about elections, let's pull out all videos of all contenders and we compare. You see, this one is following the law, this one is not following the law. This one is following the law, this one is not following the law. Now, you are just bringing one video of Kyagulanyi Sentamu and you are leaving out those of General Museveni, yet what Kyagulanyi you are showing us in Kyagulanyi's processions or in Kyagulanyi's convoy is way worse that Museveni does every day, and in his convoy, it's way worse. Museveni kyakola mu convoy ye oluguudo oluna balugala ne baluwamba nga twali muntu n'omwakkiriza kutambula ne basiba emmotoka zo nga twali emmotoka n'emu etambula mbu yayitewo. Okitegedde ye kyogamba amateeka ye gamukkiriza okukola ekyo abalala tekigabakkiriza, yafugibwa mu mateeka gaawa. tewali muntu wana ali above the law kabe president tali above the law tebiri yebyo fena tugoberera constitution fena je tutambuliramu bekuba keeping amateeka ga traffic fena tuga keeping tojja kujjayo bambuze ekibuuzo kye nnyini n'atalamaga n'atandika okutamatama lwaki otwera n'ekya Museveni tubirabako twabirabye wano eruwere ebintu byabwe nga bigwa mu kkubo ng'abantu bali mu kkubo mwe bazinira bataddemu ebipande bya Museveni bo lwaki zo temuzireeta zo kamera zo tezikola lwaki mujjayo za Kyagulanyi kubanga their aim is to stop Kyagulanyi to campaign to stop Kyagulanyi people to show their love for their candidate kyebaagala okustopinga kikyo kyokka kye baliko era kati olayi bwakankanye nga mbuuza ekibuuzo.
This is not a presser for particularly comparing candidates. Today I have called you to tell you what we shall tolerate and what we shall not, and the action that shall be taken if laws are violated.
Okay, is only one camp that is violating the law? Is only one camp that is violating the traffic laws? Give us other videos from other contenders for us to prove that even a Ugandan to be satisfied, okay, that only Kyagulanyi's camp is violating the traffic laws. Museveni, other contenders' camps are not violating the laws. But if we find out that General Museveni, what is doing is what you are choosing Kyagulanyi's camp of doing, then you are selective. If Museveni is doing it, let Kyagulanyi even do it. If Museveni is not doing it, let Kyagulanyi not do it. Okay? Don't select any people that because we fear to talk about Museveni I lose my job, so let's also only talk about Kyagulanyi, and we will not allow any intimidation. But you are intimidated to talk about what Museveni's convoy is doing, and we are only focusing on Kyagulanyi's convoy. Omulaba inati deno kutya entamatama zimufambi amatama gayikidewo bambuzi ya Museveni atanze okutwala magga ate we not here to compare. But you said in the beginning we are about the elections, democracy, human rights, wasose kugo okudongwa ngolaga nti Kyagulanyi yekka yali mubuzibu kati bakubuza ekibuzo kwane video za Museveni gye ziri nga nabo bagadde amakubo zo lwaki temuzireeta we are not here to compare. Kale if we are not comparing, now leave Kyagulanyi, bring Museveni omuterengende ne Museveni mumugambe nti this is not acceptable by the law. We are not going to accept your intimidations. You are breaking traffic laws. Stop doing this, General Museveni. Tujagamba nti police wama mukola nebino ebyekidongo byamwe bino.
Thank you. No, enough. No, they will share with you. Oh. The text? Yes. This is a statement in respect to the incidents we have observed during the campaign trail. Yesterday, we made an analysis of the incident that occurred in Namioya village, that is on Kalaji Kayunga Road. And we observed a number of reckless actions which actually resulted into the injury of persons, most of whom, as we speak, are now admitted. Some of them have been transferred from St. Francis Hospital in Nagalama. Now they are in Mulago. And our investigations show that there was gross negligence and recklessness. So we are saying that this kind of conduct, we can't tolerate it, because we warned and we said, have your lorries, have your move to the venues, crowd from there, talk to each other, but leave the roads intact. And precisely, these videos are a depiction of those violations. So we are saying that those violations are not going to be tolerated and some action is going to be taken.
But I want also that action to be taken on General Museveni's convoy, because those violations, even General Museveni is exactly what for him is even worse. He's violating the traffic laws worse. and is keeping people in traffic for over 5 hours. People are just waiting there for him to pass. Is there anything worse than that? How can you make other people wait just for you to pass? Yet you are all taxpayers, you are all citizens, you are all bound by the same law.